morning, Leiden.
I'm Paulina Walzak.
And I'm Audrey Thomas.
Today is Friday, October 16th.
Here is this week's news from the Leiden journalism crew.
Around this time, many people and students, current and former, have their creativity sides come out from the shadows. Whether that's with out-of-this-world costumes, unique makeup, or making an at-home haunted house like former student Tommy does.
Tommy is a former Eagle, graduating from East Leiden this year. He has a passion for making his own haunted house the best at-home haunted house. We were lucky enough to be able to interview him via Zoom. Here's what he had to say about his awesome creation.
My name's Tom. I go by Tommy because, well, I graduated in 2020, so just this year. When I was 4 years old, my aunt had this prop in her front yard display called Heads Up Harry Minnie. It's like a little guy. He has his hands on his head and he just rips his head off. And it interested me a lot. So 4-year-old me, I didn't ask her what the prop was called or anything. So when I got home for a couple of days, I had like this exploration where I just searched Halloween props on my computer in hopes to find them for like days. And I did find him and I didn't end up getting him, but I realized while I was searching for him, when I seen all those other props, I kind of realized that I had an interest in animatronics in general. It feels really cool because, you know, when you're the horror kid, you're kind of like the oddball in a way. But when I draw crowds to my haunted house, it makes what I'm into seem less weird, a lot more validated, and just making people happy on Halloween and not charging a cent for it. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something really good. See people smile at my haunted house, have fun getting scared, you know?
There's going to be a strict system for all people attending the haunted house because of limited space and all of the COVID rules.
The times are a little bit different. We don't open too late like other haunted houses do. We do open when it's a little bit early, you know, kind of starting to get dark. Like usually we open at like 4 or 5. I'm considering opening it a little bit earlier this year because of the fact that it's in time frames and there's appointment only. Because of that, I feel like if we were open for more time, then I would have room for more appointments, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm considering opening it earlier this year and keeping the haunt open a little bit later so I can have room for more appointments.
If you have any more questions or concerns, you can get in contact with Tommy by using any of his social media listed. This is Marua, Erica, Danny, and Mary signing off.
Although many Leiden activities have been canceled or put to a halt for the 2021 school year, the Leiden Marching Band has been back in action as of October 7th. Students started the marching band season through Zoom, but are now making their way back to the field. Here's an inside look as to what rehearsals look like and how the band is making sure to stay safe.
So some of the precautions we're taking are we're spreading kids really far apart. The approximate distance is 2 yard lines, which is about 10 yards away. And every student is wearing a mask, even when they're playing. We're wearing like masks with like holes cut in them so that our noses are still covered. And we're only doing some students practicing at a time. So instead of the whole band being there at the same time, it being really crowded, it's only certain instruments at the same time.
Everyone, while we're playing on the field, has to be 10 feet apart, and everyone has to wear 2 masks.
The biggest struggle is that right now we can't do a lot of like the normal marching things. Right now, we're limited into like just music rehearsal.
We can't have everyone here at the same time, so it can be a little hard just hearing our section only.
Even though rehearsing this way can be difficult, the marching band students are keeping their spirits high.
I'm most excited to be able to hear the band all play together since we've been practicing online.
I'm excited to meet the new freshmen and see my friends.
Although no one can tell what the future holds, it seems as though marching band students are excited to be back together and making music. For the Eagle Update, this has been Angelica, Audrey, and Paulina.
During the pandemic, a number of reporters have suggested that video games, which often are criticized as mindless, might have real value in pursuing young people's mental health. Leiden students and family have taken notice and developed a new respect for what gaming can do for kids.
It helps you socially because you get to interact with your friends outside of school, or you get to interact with them and still play with them.
I could play with my friends, and if they don't want to play with me, I could just go and play with random people.
With the quarantine, I feel like video gaming helps them to stay connected with their friends, since his other friends play too. So it's like an opportunity for socialization.
There is also negative and positive effects to the video games.
When your parents or guardian tells you to stop playing, you get like cranky. Like if you lose or something, you could start to tense up and get really mad.
He just allowed to play like 1 hour. He concentrate in the game and he don't listen.
He won't do things that I ask him to do because he's playing video games. It's also what I've noticed is an increase in attitude. Also like tantrums. When I had asked before I regulated as much as I do now, there would be tantrums when I would ask him to turn it off. So yeah.
Even though we can't get together with our friends, we are staying connected online with each other.
And this is Darla Micah signing off.
I'm feeling like a little in between because I am excited to go back because we finally get to go back and see everyone and actually like learn in person, which for me is better. But I am nervous because of COVID, obviously.
I am excited to see student faces. I don't see a lot of student faces. I go on home visits. I knock on kids' doors. I see the kids that come for open campus plan. I see the kids that come and pick up their materials, but it's not the same.
With the excitement from students and staff of coming back to school, there are also some things that we are worried about.
I think my main concern is the amount of people that are going to be there. Obviously, it's not everyone going back, but it is still a lot. And I think like distancing is going to be a little hard because there's a lot of people and the hallways aren't that big, so I think that's my biggest concern.
The amount of students in the hallway is not going to be that much, but we will have security present, administrators, hoping that teachers are in the hallway as well, like they're used to being, greeting kids at the door. There's also signs everywhere, posted everywhere. In terms of going to the bathroom, there's going to be security assigned to bathrooms, make sure that students are keeping their distance, etc. But it takes everybody to keep everyone accountable, and those constant reminders of what you have to do, not just to keep yourself safe, but to keep everybody else safe as well.
The Leiden District is doing their best to make sure we are safe at school.
We have our disinfecting cleaning, which is Shockwave. We have another one that's Virex, does the same thing. We have the alcohol hand wipes. We have dispensers in every classroom that we'll be putting in the hand sanitizers. Yeah. We have misters. We'll be going around and misting every room nightly. We have a plan in the same lines as what the CDC and IDPH recommend that we do.
We're doing our due diligence and following the CDC guidelines. So I think as far as the school is concerned, we're doing the best we can, and I think I believe that we're doing what's necessary at all times.
And when you come back in the building, we will be implementing detentions, BICs, and what we call our in-school suspension or our student intervention time. We will implement that as well. So there will be disciplinary consequences for discipline issues. If you are not following the rules and abiding by the restrictions, you will have a conversation from us or be sent home immediately. Your parents will be in contact as well. And what am I looking most forward to? And I've said this before, and it's just seeing half of your face. Because it'll just be your eyes, but to see even you here and knowing that you're looking forward to come back, and we're looking forward to come back here. The school is a safe place to be. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't, and so we're looking forward for you to come back, for our teachers to come back, and the school to have a little bit more life than it does right now.
This has been Camila Giza, Anastasia Vida, and Julian Chavez signing off.
For those interested, here's some information about a new club at Leiden, sponsored by Ms. Ramirez.
Hello everyone, my name is Ms. Para. I teach social studies at East. I am super excited to welcome you all to our Sharing the Dream Club and look forward to meeting you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Ramirez Franco. I'm a Spanish and English teacher at East. I'm also looking forward to meeting every single one of you.
And hello, I'm Ms. Funes. I am a school counselor at East, and we want to give you the warmest welcome. This year, we're here to continue to offer support and resources for undocumented students. We want to share resources and expand our allyship this year. Ultimately, we want to provide you all a safe space to reflect and discuss issues related to the undocumented student experience. Specifically, we want to help you with financial aid barriers and solidify some fundraising opportunities this year. And so we can't wait to see you, which is why Mrs. Ramirez Franco is going to share our meeting dates with you.
Okay, everyone, I hope you're super excited. Our first virtual meeting is October 29th. And the rest of our meetings, please check out below.
Hope to meet you soon.
Can't wait to see you guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
With quarter one coming to an end, we want to make sure you are confident and ready for quarter two to begin next week. If you are confused on what to do, make sure to check out the Leiden website.
On the Leiden homepage, scroll down to quick links and click on Enhanced Learning Plan /COVID-19 Updates. Then, click on Schedule. On this page, you'll find all the information you need in regards to next week and the new schedule.
That's all the time we have for today. We wish you all a great start to your second quarter, and we'll see you next year. For the Eagle Update, this has been Audrey Thomas, Paulina Walzak.